everybody, welcome back. So right now I'm on my way to the Jade Chamber.
This is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
What?
Yes. How many would you like?
Oh, really?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng.
What?
What's going on here?
What's Yuheng? It's Keqing? Keqing is the Yuheng, right?
I've been waiting for you.
It's Ningguang.
It is Ningguang herself.
Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems...
Oh no, it's nothing.
Don't look over the edge.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianjuan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
Very ambitious woman, this.
Not
is
many from
Ningguang.
outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
So she's embedding ears in like all the walls.
What?
And
We
I
have
finally
been
got wind
watched
of your movements
from the
when you were
beginning.
on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Ver Goldet one of your people?
Who's Virgil dead? Oh, she's the Wangshu boss lady.
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Paimon's very scared.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
Oh no, this lady knows everything.
You
Does
were
she know
beaming at us
about,
from
like,
the
you
skies
know,
the whole
our
time,
rendezvous
were
with
you?
Mr. Zhongli?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude.
Oh.
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Keqing said that the Keqing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Broadest of
Many
strokes.
gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath
Ooh.
the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon.
Oh, okay. So Archon is like a title.
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before.
Times are changing.
Even in a new era, the Liyue Keqing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects, Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why the Exuvia? Okay. Well, I think she's actually protecting it.
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
The Fatui?
Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
Is it him? It's him. It's him. Who's him? Child? It's him.
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
Huh?
We're connecting, but Paimon isn't.
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
She seems like a nice lady. And she doesn't seem like you know, a bad person. What does it look like inside?
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
It's very fancy indeed.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust.
I wouldn't say the Adepti are necessarily bad people. I think I like
pick Keqing?
Ningguang better.
Nah, I had a feeling.
What? But both of the I can't pick Ningguang. I like
I
Ningguang
originally
better.
thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Keqing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes.
Both of those options were like, you know, tipping towards Keqing.
But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Keqing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Keqing?
Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I'm pretty sure the Fatui are behind it.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt.
Yeah, and a poor Storm Terror.
With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them.
So like the Tianquan or the Keqing, they're like kind of similar to like the Knights of Favonius inside Liyue, I think. So like, you know, when the Adeptus are all gone. But like the thing is like Venti's been gone from Mondstadt from the beginning. So like the transition from like, you know, self-governance to like, you know, to self-governance is like a little harder for Liyue because they're so used to their god being around them all the time. But like, you know, Mondstadt, they're like, yeah, we don't need our god. We've been without our god since like, you know, the beginning.
Allowing the
hits
rite
harder
of parting
over
to
here.
take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Keqing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends.
What? Paimon, you're not supposed to say that in front of Ningguang.
Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Paimon. I was the brave talker.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Paimon, seriously now? Like Paimon. It's been on Paimon's mind the whole time.
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get?
Oh, Paimon, like, don't be fooled by her innocent little face.
One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
Paimon, she's always looking out for her wallet.
Let's grab one, the biggest one.
Seriously? Are we seriously gonna get like a sheet?
Huh?
What's it say?
Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
What does it say?
Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here.
Paimon, you're such a gold digger.
Sigil of permission, something, Fatui, research, copy.
Hmm?
Huh?
Oh, it's that sigil thing that Childe gave us, like that invisible thing he put in our hand.
Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Keqing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot.
Sounds like a certain red-headed guy we know that pays and picks up all of our unpaid bills.
But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
Is she trying to get us to suspect Childe?
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Alright, let's go, uncovering some Fatui, what is it? Conspiracies. Oh, we're really leaving? Oh, thought that was the door. This is the door. Oh? How do we get out? We're trapped. Nice, how convenient. What are y'all up to, Fatui? I wonder if we'll see Childe there, like snooping around, doing his suspicious things.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, look at all these bosses. Sorry, I interrupted you. I need to eat some food. Alright. Oh, how do we do this? Okay. Oh, 49? Oh my gosh. It seemed like they're a little bit too out of our league.
Let's light it up!
Stay right there.
Oh no.
Send this quickly.
Let's light it up! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Oh my gosh.
Haven't won yet!
Hang in there, Beta. Did I get everybody? Oh, that was brutal. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
It's not over.
Oh, fit a little more.
Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence!
This should be fun.
Oh, it's not fun. It's not fun.
Boom boom!
My duty.
Oh, finally. See, I don't think I can manage this at all on a PlayStation.
There are so many talismans here. And some
Looks like
stacks of blank paper too. What are they for?
reproduce.
I haven't seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
What? So does that mean Child gave me like a counterfeit?
But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child?
Not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
I think it's something in a bigger plan.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Paimon, I think you're falling into like somebody's trap.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon.
So like between Ningguang, Zhongli, and Child, I think I trust Zhongli the
The
most.
last stop on our rite of parting preparations
He
tour
seems like
is
the most
Liyue
down to
Marsh.
earth. Except that he's not really down to earth at all.
Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Collect some boar on the way there. Oh. Gonna avoid that for now. We're back
Right
together
on time.
again.
I myself only
Gang of
arrived
3.
moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Oh yes, we did. I think Paimon enjoyed it the most.
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous.
Paimon!
Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Keqing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Keqing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Mora. No surprise.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
I don't know. That's the thing. Like out of these three people, okay, I think I trust this guy the most. And then second to that, I actually like Childe a lot. I think he comes off very sincere. And then Ningguang, you have Ningguang, like the businesswoman. Like she gives off this very I'm one way on the surface and then I might be another way inside. And she's like super friendly, but like, you know, business people are always friendly. Like they'll be smiling at you like face to face, but like on the inside they're probably cursing you between the teeth.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
Like she might be wearing like a really thick mask for all we know, right? I mean, she's not like even if she has certain thoughts, she wouldn't probably tell it to you straightforward like Keqing. Like Keqing is like, I don't trust the Adepti, I don't want the Adepti involved, you know? But like Ningguang is like she's playing it really soft.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui.
That is true.
Always be...
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Oh, okay.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies.
I'm sure I have like a load in my bag. Like, I collect everything, so I'm probably sure I have a couple dozen in there.
Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No.
Oh, the lady with the teapot.
Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all.
Oh, okay, so he wants like wild glaze lilies.
Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song.
Oh, okay, so we need like the carefree, light-hearted glaze lilies. Oh, it's kind of like a romantic little story Madame Ping told us about. I heard when you garden and then you tell your plants like nice things and then you compliment them every day, they'll grow better than if like say, if you're like always yelling and cursing at carrots, then they won't grow well and get fat and orange.
Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You need me to sing? I'll sing.
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
I can hold a tune. I'm a pro. Okay. No, Paimon, you can do the singing. I'm pretty sure you do some good singing. I can hold a tune.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Seriously? Okay. I want to see how it goes. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Let's see how the glaze will look like my singing. Where are they? Where are my victims? Make them suffer through my singing. There you are.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready. Da 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 da.
That's cute. Oh my god. What is that? They hate me. They hate my singing.
Is it because you sing a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand
Passion to compel! The breath of the flame!
They don't seem that entertained.
To ashes!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
They put
This
up quite
little
a fight.
monster is known as a whopper flower.
Whopper flower.
Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you again.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face?
What's her face?
Paimon can't remember.
Ganyu?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you
Was
told us how to
interesting.
get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
No, you didn't.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
She talks strange.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
Oh, that's sad.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When
You
the
seem very
Archon War came
attached.
to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
Oh, Venti. Venti all alone.
The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the
Oh.
current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro.
Oh, there's more.
She is merely 500 years old,
Merely.
whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing.
Oh, these are kids compared to Rex Lapis.
This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago.
Unbroken rule.
The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
Oh.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden.
I don't think she's ready yet.
As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
She's an
Since
Adeptus?
Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Oh.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins.
So she's like a half human, half
I
Adeptus?
fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War.
Oh, she old.
After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Keqing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
She sounds like a really responsible Keqing. See, like, the thing is, these Keqing, they... Like, all 3... I think there's 3 or maybe more than 3. Like, they all give me, like, a different feeling. Like, I like this girl a little better. Ganyu. She comes off very unassuming. Oh, that explains the horns.
Well, let's save that conversation for
Is
another
she a little
day.
self-conscious?
You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, Mr.
Oh, so
Zhongli.
did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
The truth.
Indeed, I did.
Oh.
I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow,
Oh.
so you really know your stuff, too.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
As a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Oh, he went deep just now.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all.
I wonder how old he is.
Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Weather is not bad today.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and...
Fatui? Why?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume.
Mr. Zhongli.
The Millilith are watching
No,
our
it's
every
Mrs.
move now.
Zhongli.
These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Keqing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city.
Oh, it sounds like a complicated situation.
However, both sides were
I think
quite
I can
obstinate
feel what's going on
and
right
hit
now.
an impasse.
There's like 3 groups of people trying to like, you know, make sense of this situation.
Seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Keqing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Keqing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Keqing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Childe's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Let's stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance?
So much responsibility in that sentence.
Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler.
No, don't leave
If
us.
you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Okay. Okay, we gotta put it out at the source.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword.
I know, right?
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
The ginger guy. More money than sense.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him.
Child.
He must
not
be
that
waiting
bad,
for
though.
the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad.
He's a troublemaker, right?
But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
There's only one place he would go. I have no idea, though. Oh, we'll wait and see. Alright, I'll end the video here. And in the next video, I'll hopefully be picking up the last part of the Liyue Archon quest. Stay tuned for that. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.